to another edition of Talk That Talk with DivaSpeaks Relationships. My name is AnGala, and we have another letter. That's right, we got another one from our good sister whose man is taking her through the ringer. Okay, so you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to pull out this letter and we're about to get into it. So let's get into it. Yes, I hope you guys are doing well tonight. I'm putting on these glasses, guys, so I can see. That's right. Okay. All right. So let's get into this letter from our good sister. My husband wants a threesome. Now I want a divorce. Okay. That's the caption of the letter. My husband wants a threesome. Now I want a divorce. Okay? So, let's get into it. I don't think that I'm being dramatic. My husband is turning 40 in a few weeks, and he asked me if we could do something crazy, like have a threesome on his birthday with a woman. Well, I guess better than a man, right? Okay? You choose her and you set the rules. Oh, how nice of you to make me choose. I just started bawling my eyes out, and I guess he wasn't prepared for the reaction. So he got terrified and started apologizing and saying sorry, and that he loves me more than anything and to forget about it. Of course I can't forget about it. I asked him for a divorce the very next day, 2 days ago as a matter of fact, and he was very shocked and desperate. He told me that he would give me space and crash on and crash on his parents' sofa for a few days. But I know in my heart, my marriage is over. Wow. Okay, so much in such by comparison to the other letters that I've had. It's a short letter by comparison, but there's a lot of information in this letter and a lot of things to unpack with our good sister and her dilemma. So just to do a recap, we got a good sis that wrote in because her husband has a birthday coming up. He's turning 40. So he brought this bright idea to our sister that he wants to do something a little crazy for his birthday. He suggested to his wife, our good sister, that they have a threesome. He told our good sister she could even pick the woman and set the rules for this threesome that he wants to have for his birthday. Well, our good sister started bawling her eyes out. She became emotionally undone in that moment, which I think a lot of us would have. We presented some information like that. That's what you want for your birthday? You want to have a threesome? You really want to cheat? You want to commit adultery? And you want to involve me in your illicit affair? Anyway, so our good sister says, listen, I bawled my eyes out, and he wasn't prepared for that reaction. So what he did was he doubled back. He doubled back and he wanted to take it back. And he was like, she means more to him than anything in this world. He wanted our good sister to forget about the fact that he has just suggested bringing another woman into their bedroom, into their marriage for his own personal, selfish desires, right? Our good sister was like, I can't forget about this. So she said she woke up the next day and immediately told him, I want a divorce. And he's like, I think you're being dramatic. I'm going to go to my parents' house and sleep on their couch for a few days while you calm down. Now, this part I'm paraphrasing. And our good sister wants to know, is she being dramatic? He asked for a threesome, so now I'm asking for a divorce. Well, sis, let me tell you something. Before he brought that to you, it is my personal belief that he had a lot of time to think that through, and he did. He presented it in the best way that he had rehearsed it, okay? Let me repeat that. Your husband presented the idea of giving him a threesome for his birthday the exact way he rehearsed it, okay? He put some thought into this, and he threw you a bone, okay, and a lifesaver by saying, well, you can pick the woman and you can set the rules, because that's how desperate he is, okay, to bring another woman into your bedroom and into your relationship. He is ready, can't even talk, willing and able. He's so anxious to defile your marriage bed. And now, after he didn't get the reaction he wanted, so again, after he did not get the reaction and the response that he was looking for, that he was hoping to get, now he wants to take it back and forget that it happened, because now the reality has set in that his wife is not sticking around for any foolishness. Not only has he insulted you, good sister, with the idea of bringing another woman into your relationship, wanting to actually be intimate with another woman in your presence, but it has to, I'm trying to put this into words. You and I both know that he put a lot of thought into this, right? And even if he didn't get the response or the reaction from you that he wanted, that does not mean that the desire to be with another woman has been eliminated, right? It has not. And it's just a matter of time if he does not gain some type of self-control over his thoughts and stop entertaining these thoughts, then he is going to eventually act out on them and or lose you. I'm not sure how firm you are in your resolve to go ahead with the divorce. I mean, it does seem kind of sudden. It seems like you're reacting versus really thinking it through. I don't support his decision to have a threesome. I don't support any type of decision, well, he's just being honest. No. You took vows. You're in a committed relationship. You're in a marriage. And that should have been something he should have never brought to you. But that is something that he has been thinking about. And I'm glad that you are putting down your foot and you are showing him this is not what we're going to do. And what you're not going to do is play with me in these vows. What you're not going to do is think that you can say something so disgusting and think that I'm going to be okay with it once you decide to take it back because I didn't fall for the okie doke. Your husband, I think, has realized that he made a mistake. But I think he thinks that his mistake was bringing it to you versus behind your back. I don't support rushing to end your marriage, but this is not a good thing. And you have to ask yourself and continue to have conversations with him once the sting dies down out of this request that he has, for his birthday. How long have you had these desires? How long have you been thinking about this, sister, for standing firm on saying no to his request to have a threesome? Because today it may be a threesome, and he's presenting it to you as if it would be a one-time thing for his birthday. What will the next birthday bring about? Will that quench his thirst or his desire or satisfy his desire just that one time to be with another woman? I think that if you was to move forward with honoring his request and giving him what he wants, you will be opening up Pandora's box, and that is something I don't think that you're prepared to deal with. You would end up losing your husband and your marriage in the end. And if that's not what you want to do, then definitely don't give in to something that you don't believe in, that you do not support. And he's out there. Your husband's out there. And if he's not out there, his thoughts, he doesn't have control of his thought life. He's allowing his thought life and his temptations to run amok. And he's bringing this foolishness to you and wanting to soil your marriage with this foolishness. So I applaud you. You're doing the right thing. Even if it's just to make a point to him, to get him to gain control of his senses and to help him to see that how we took these vows and the promises that we made to one another, the vow of commitment to honor this covenant is still in effect on my side of the fence. And if you're not willing to honor your vows and your commitment, then this is what I am willing to do. So I applaud you, and I think you're doing the right thing. There's nothing else left to be said. And I hope anyone whose man or woman brings them, this cup of foolishness, stand firm on what you believe. Stand firm on saying no. If you want to be with other people, then you absolutely have the right to go and be with other people, but you don't get to have me and other people too. You don't get to have your cake and eat it too. I will not support, I will not engage, I will not participate in anything other than the two of us remaining faithful and monogamous to one another. So this has been another exciting edition of Talk That Talk with DivaSpeaks Relationships. My name is AnGala Portorreal. Stay tuned and make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and share the content. And stay tuned for my talk show that airs every second and fourth Friday of the month, and on my Roku channel, and on my Amazon Fire channel, Spectrum Cable, as well as AT&T UVERSE, and coming soon near you, DivaSpeaks Relationships will be on Apple TV.